Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to turn on post notifications. Nicki Minaj plays chess with Cardi B. She baited Cardi B with Last Time I Saw You. And now she's about to drop one of the biggest collaborations of the year. Okay? Possibly get a Scammy nomination with this collaboration. So yesterday, if you guys remember, Nicki Minaj tweeted, "When I told you don't take the bait, that's what I meant." And she said she wasn't talking about the barbs, okay? So she's talking about Cardi B because she dropped Last Time I Saw You. And a week later, Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B dropped Bozos. Now, people are saying, oh, Last Time I Saw You flopped. You know, it didn't do well on the charts. But I believe that Nicki Minaj strategically dropped that song because she knew Cardi B was watching, okay? And Cardi B is on her last leg with Titanic Records. Titanic Records is basically done with Cardi B. First, Hot Garbage flopped with Lil Durk and Kanye West, okay? She ruined the No Love remix. She sucked the life out of Glow Stick's career. And she also tried to get another number one with Poom Poom Shorts, Megan, and it didn't work with Bozos. But Nicki Minaj has a new collaboration that's going to instantly go number one with the chart-obsessed Racists, okay? Fans are putting two and two together. And both Nicki and the chart-obsessed Racists have been teasing this collaboration. And allegedly, Nicki will be on the Bad Blood remix for 1989. Okay? Which is interesting because Nicki is cool with Katy Perry. But Bad Blood is a diss to Katy. But Nicki was on the Swish Swish diss track. Now, the chart-obsessed Racist said at the Video Music Awards that Nicki Minaj was her favorite Sagittarius. Okay? And Nicki Minaj said a few weeks ago, when the chart-obsessed Racist and Nicki, still are in the lead for the only female artist to have 100 or more Hot 100 entries, Nicki Minaj tweeted, "Fighting the urge to say Sagittarius tings right now so bad." Okay? So fans are saying that, Nicki and the chart-obsessed Racists are coming, and that's her big collaboration. Now, this is an instant number one for Nicki, but I wish that, the chart-obsessed Racists collaboration would have been on Pink Friday 2. Maybe they can hopefully do a swap. I feel like the chart-obsessed Racist is going to benefit more from the collaboration than Nicki will, okay? The chart-obsessed Racist is going to get all the barbs streaming her stuff, but what are the Dusties going to do for Nicki Minaj? Because, the Dusties, the chart-obsessed Racist fans, they're a little bit racist towards Nicki Minaj. So this is kind of one-sided. And then Katy might feel some type of way about her being on the Katy diss track. So that's going to be very interesting. Now, moving on to Doja the Demon. So it looks like, the head of urban music at PLÄY said Doja Cat has the best rap album of the year. His name is Carl Cherry. He's the head of urban music at PLÄY. And he said Doja Cat supposedly is not a rapper, but she's about to drop one of the best rap albums of the year on Friday. And then fans are also calling Doja Cat a lyricist, okay? Now, I remember Ebro from Apple bragging about Doja Cat's album, and I wasn't too impressed, in my opinion. And it's really no shade. I personally feel like people are gassing up Doja Cat. I haven't heard one record that was groundbreaking from the Scarlet album. I think people are gassing Doja Cat up so that way, the Barbs and Nicki Minaj can feel some type of way. They're trying to act like Doja Cat is on Nicki Minaj's level, which is completely false. Now, moving on to Megan and Cardi B. It looks like WAP Part 3 might be coming soon. Now, even though bozos flopped. Megan Thee Stallion said in her recent interview with Complex that she's interested in doing a EP with Criminal B, okay? When she was asked about doing a 3-pack or a joint project, she said, I literally think that's the route we're going. So I've done 2 songs with Cardi, and now I feel like I'm in that space where I know exactly the songs I want her to do for me. So that means some more Nicki disses and WAP collaborations coming. Megan continued, and she said, so we're really building a little EP already. We're going to have enough music that we need to go on tour together. Okay, the WAP tour. That was actually my idea, okay? I said that they were going to do the WAP tour like a year ago because we already know they cannot tour by themselves. And then she said, me and Cardi going out together will be amazing. We already so cool. I feel like we got similar fans. So if she wanted to do a little EP, I would definitely be down to do that. But we're already making enough music to already have that. Okay? So it looks like Megan and Criminal B got more collaborations in the stash. I think those collaborations are gonna flop. And I don't really understand why would they do an EP when your music that you guys already have out ain't selling. That don't make no logical sense to me. But maybe the tour will be successful. Maybe the music not gonna be successful because Cardi B's payola package is all gone. And I do think that Cardi B and Meg's tour would be successful, especially if they give out the tickets for free. If you got to pay for them, I don't think nobody would pay to see them. But if they give out the tickets like Cardi B did for Summer Jam, they gave out free tickets. I definitely think that people would go for free. I don't know anybody that would pay for that. Now, there's a debate going on social media about does Nicki want the female rap artist to worship her? Okay? Fans believe that Criminal B, Scratch Off Meg, have all shown Nicki Minaj love, but Nicki wants the female rappers to worship her, okay? And that's why, Nicki ends up falling out with a lot of female rappers. Let me know how you guys feel about that. I will say that, Megan did show love to Nicki Minaj because she's an opportunist and she likes to climb the ladder. She's a social climber, so I believe she was showing Nicki love so that way she can get a collaboration. But Cardi B really didn't show Nicki Minaj a lot of love like that. Now, she tweeted that her favorite song was Win Again, but she never really showed Nicki Minaj love, okay? She kind of always had an attitude towards Nicki Minaj from the very beginning of her career, okay? Before she became famous, she would tweet that she was inspired by Nicki and she hoped to be a rapper like her someday. But once she got signed, she really didn't show Nicki Minaj a lot of love. And then Scratch Off, I think that Scratch Off always had plans on exposing Nicki Minaj. I think that she always had plans on exposing Nicki because if you were such a fan, if that was your idol, like Scratch Off claimed, why were you secretly recording her phone calls? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was almost like she was trying to bait Nicki Minaj. She was trying to get Nicki to talk bad about, several female rappers. Okay, she even showed the DMs where Nicki was calling somebody Bigfoot. Allegedly, she was talking about Megan or Mr. Brown, one of the two. And so, I feel like she always had plans on exposing Nicki Minaj. Okay? I don't really feel like any of the girls really show Nicki genuine love. There's always some motive. Even the City Thoughts. They was hating on Nicki, now they love Nicki. Moving on to Rihanna. So Rihanna had a baby boy a few weeks ago. And she posted some pictures of her and her family. Riot being the new addition to the family. Let me know how you guys feel about that. Yeah, so anyway, Moving on to the King of Pop, MJ. His son talks about, who should be compared to MJ, and also the reason why Harry Styles should not be compared to MJ.
Yeah. I get this question a lot, right, when it comes to overall artistry, but nobody's really asked me vocally, like specifically. I think The Weeknd is a really good comparison. I think it's apparent he was inspired by my dad, the way he sings, a lot of his music videos. But I think overall artistry, Beyonce has really been able to stay relevant and adapt with it, and she still performs at the peak of her career, like every time she performs.
You got a little pissed off since we're talking about King of Pop. Harry Styles,
Ashley Miracle.
Sometime last year, I think you were like kind of furious when you saw that.
What's frustrating for me is not necessarily like Harry Styles is a great artist.
Oh, I love him.
It's more
cool.
so about these media publications that try to take away the title that was really worked hard for and earned in a different time than we are today. To your point, there's people in remote villages that don't have access to internet that know who Michael Jackson is.
So there you guys have it. Okay, Queen Bee and The Weeknd are the only two artists that should be compared to MJ. Not Chris Breezy, the colorist. Okay, unfortunately, he don't have the stats. Talented, very talented, but he don't have the stats. And then, he also doesn't do stadium tours. And he makes the same song every time he drops. No shade. It is really no shade, but that's the facts. And I understand why Prince, MJ's son, was upset about the Harry comparisons because, Harry, he wasn't around when streaming wasn't counted towards payola board. Queen Bee is the only artist out of Chris Breezy the colorist, out of The Weeknd, who actually was around when you actually had to buy records, to chart on the payola Hot 100. See, Breezy the colorist had a run, before, the streaming era too. But Queen Bee has been here since the 90s. Pay your respects, okay? That's why I said that she is the MJ of our generation, okay? Is she on MJ level? No, but she's the MJ of our generation. But anyway, I'm going to end it here. I got some hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description. I will see you guys in the next video and have a great day.